Let me get to work. Let me move this back. I feel much better. I'll just adjust it as we go. Hi, nobody. I mean, I got told good luck, but that doesn't mean anybody's watching. All right, let me share this. Boom.
I keep trying to find it so I can share it. We got 2 people.
Let me share this. Is yours volume up? Hell no, mine is again.
Let's see. We got 8 comments
I
yet.
was going to be prepared. 4 people. Okay.
Hey, we're approaching critical mass.
Slow down, y'all. Go get whiplash. Oh, heavens. Well, tell me about your weekend. I feel like this is just great filler time while people are getting on. Tell me about your weekend.
I did all my errands Saturday. Sunday we worked calves. And had some friends over for burgers. I think that was pretty much my weekend. I worked in the garden quite a bit. I weeded a lot.
Nice.
I got in my pool both days for an hour or 2 each.
It was really nice this weekend. I mean, I'm obviously north of you, but
and the water was kind of chilly after the rains in the pool, so it was kind of nice after working in the garden.
Nice. So, well, you're be telling you my lawn chair. I kept my lawn chair in my little baby wading pool. So I had this little small rip on my lawn chair.
Oh no.
And if you got down on it, it was, if you paid attention, you're okay. Just don't put a whole lot of pressure. Well, I didn't pay attention. Put a whole lot of pressure. I split that hoe from nose to toes. I was like,
I guess you'd be lawn chair shopping.
No, I already ordered another and it was delivered. It's sitting out. Girl, I've been saying ever since I ripped it, I was like, you know what? I better already go ahead and get it ordered because it's inevitable. It's gonna rip, And so yeah, that's exactly. That was on Friday.
Hello, dear. Hey, Chicken Wing.
Saturday, I emceed a competition.
How was that?
Honestly, I had a great time. I'm really proud of myself. The mic was going in and out. You had to hold it a certain way. So no lie, my hands was like a little.
Your grip.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a couple times I'd have liked to handed the mic off to the competitor, but all in all, it was great. I think they said right off the bat, $1,800 for the charity. Yeah, and it was at a customer appreciation event. So it was the second year. And yeah, they did a really good job. I'm really proud of them. And yeah, we had a good time. And then I woke up Sunday morning and I judged an online comp. And they announced all that today. So congratulations to all those winners.
Yay.
Yeah, I was actually really busy this weekend.
I haven't seen Mr. Glander on in forever. He's been hiding.
So yeah. But that was my weekend. It went pretty quick.
And Chicken Wing, you said you did an amazing job. Congratulations. So you think you want to MC some more?
I would. I really would do it again now. Absolutely. It wasn't as terrifying. I mean, there were some things right here I had to get over, but low-key, my people were there. So, I mean, I don't know about going in and doing something like an event maybe on like the West Coast or East Coast where they don't know who I am, you know. But yeah, for my people or whatever, absolutely, it was.
There's an opportunity coming up later this year here.
Do what?
I'm sorry, something was scratching on my window. I'm like, what? I said I heard there's an opportunity later this year. But you never know what you hear.
I know. There's so much talky talk sometimes. Anyways, I have no idea what you're talking about. I say a lot of stuff, like my own little bubble. So yeah, but I really did. I had a blast. Everybody made me feel comfortable. The host, Kingdom Cut, like they swooped right in. I stink with names, but one of the ladies that does the hair cutting, her granddaughter was there. The granddaughter's name is Kelly Belly, and she has the cutest flipping freckles ever. And she is a future Whiskerina now. She promised me next year she was doing it. I was like, you get to go up, and she helped me call people up to this, like the categories up until yeah. So I didn't have to like stand up there alone, Like it was
You had
good.
your partner in crime.
Yeah, she was cool, and now we get to another Whiskerina, and hopefully some more people will.
Cool. I like that.
Next year. So anyway,
let's see.
Tell us who you are so we can get our amazing guests on, please.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to bring back someone who might even become a regular, maybe, onto the show that, of course, we all love.
Oh, hello, ladies. It's so good to see your faces again. I've missed you. It's been a whole week. Things have happened.
Yeah.
Not to me, but, things have happened, I'm sure. So things have happened to Jiggy, obviously. You've had a busy time.
You've been busy, ma'am.
I was a little busy. I had a little couple of beards that you judged, and yeah, that happened. So
now, I admit I haven't had time to go look at all the stuff, but I've heard it was pretty magnificent as usual.
I almost fell off my damn couch. I am not kidding. I immediately shut my laptop back down, got on my phone, messaged the judges, and I was like, have y'all looked at this? It's like, did y'all just see what happened? And they were like, which one? And I was like, well, okay, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, we're going to let you tell. But when I tell you, it was like, girl, pick your mouth up. It was, girl, pick your mouth up. I even explained it to my mom. And I was like, and she did this, and she did this. She was like, what? So she's my buddy to.
Now, I saw the charcuterie beard, which
that's
I found
the one.
Especially that you made it in 2 days.
Well, you got to remember, I don't have a real job like real people. So 2 days for me, it's like I pick 2 weekdays and it's like a weekend for me. So, and yeah, that's me sitting at my little workshop, just making things all by my lonesome.
My ADD kicks in so bad. I'm like, right? Yep, we got to work. We got to move around. Yeah. Sits right there. And
see, and I got the hyper focus instead. So I'm just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, clearly. I saw the workmanship. It was amazing.
Well, I will show you a few little elements. I have got some salami I got here. I got a little strawberry I made. Made some little, I made grapes, and then I made olives, but olives have to have pimento, so that's a little bead that I had to put in there. And then I made like the Kalamata olives, but then they have to be stuffed with garlic, so that was another little bead. And then I made Swiss cheese out of this foam, and then painted it and used my hole punch. So, and then I took a yoga mat and just cut that up. So yeah. So that's what I've been doing. I made 11 different types of food to put on my face. So.
Okay, how did you glue the beads in?
Oh, because it's the soft foam, when I painted these, I put them on sticks to paint them. So there was a hole already. So I just pushed it in there with a little hot glue. And I gave it that lovely dimple.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Because when I use my Sculpt, it's not Sculpey clay, it's the lightweight one. But the only thing that I really found that would stick is super glue. And I don't really like using super glue on my beards. But
Yeah. Well,
usually I start
some
ahead of
people can
time.
tell you about that. Yeah.
That's you.
I mean, I don't mean to.
The forever will it be known as the super glue incident.
Poor man.
Okay, so while it was still wet, you shoved the bead in. You put some hot glue in.
Well, I mean, I don't. They're still just kind of spongy because, I don't know if
I've
they
never
ever
even
gonna
messed
dry.
with any of this.
Yeah, well, it's
I'll be
some kind
ordered.
of foam clay that's built for 3-year-olds. So I figured I could handle it. So
Now I haven't tried that. I use. Oh, let's see.
sorry, Sean.
I mean, it's material, my friend. It's material.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh. Okay. Oh, very nice.
Super lightweight.
Okay, but is it spongy like Christine's?
Once it dries, it's hard.
Okay. No, this is still.
Yeah.
I could throw this at people. I might throw this at people.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I can't be trusted.
I
At
would.
least it won't hurt you. So.
Well, the one thing when I did the crawfish beard with the red potatoes, I had somebody that they were like taking it to their mouth to eat the potato.
Yeah. That was brilliant. Yeah.
So.
Wow. So what's the base for that? What did you put it on?
I just I used more foam,
Mm-hmm.
and I did get a head shape that I pinned it on ahead of time so that I could figure out to make it all nice. And then under that
mask thing,
kind of, yeah. And then underneath that, I used the plastic, the needlepoint plastic.
The embroidery mesh.
Yeah. So that gave it a nice hard shape. Yeah.
And it's lightweight.
So lightweight. And I brought something else on here to show you, which I would like to call my hubris beard, because this was the very first attempt I ever did at a creative beard, because I thought, how hard can it be? Well, it's hard, because I made this thing and I thought, of course this is going to work. And I made it on a flat surface. And then I try and put it on my head. And I'm like, what the hell? Oh, this is just terrible.
Oh, same. I've totally done that.
But adorable in its own sad way. I spent so much time working on it, and then it didn't hang off my face like anything, and I just looked like an idiot. But it's a whaler, and it's got whales, and wait for it, the whales.
Oh, they moved, Christine.
Yeah. But like I said, I like to think I've come a long way since then, and it's from learning from you guys. I listen, I learn.
Well, I learned about the curve thing when I did my real flower beard, because when I put all the flowers and stuffed them all in there and I went to put it on my face, there was like massive gaps. And so it's like, okay, now I know I have to,
My experience was mine was flat. I didn't think about, oh, dummy, this needs to shape to your face. And it was my fish and bobbers, and I had hot glued them, and it was like, the fuck I'm gonna do. That was also my first. This takes way longer than you're gonna expect it to. Never wait till the last minute.
Yeah.
So
you still do that.
Hey, that's what it is.
But she knows she does that, so it's okay.
Yeah. So. I do. Okay. Whatever. Anyways.
So explain Glender's comment to me here.
He's typecasted?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because everybody knows, because of him, don't use like hot glue or Gorilla Glue and put it on your face, or you end up in the hospital, because he's a goofball. And I mean, that will be forever a story that will go with him. If anybody ever talks about it, especially in our little bit of our community part.
He has a cautionary tale. That's
Exactly.
better than nothing.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like just don't do this. It's like, no, don't do it because
Don't.
so and so.
I remember when I first started crafting and a young man. We will be telling that till we die. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for risking your life.
Right. So, here it goes. When I first watched her make realistic, my brain said nope too. But I'm so glad I did because that's who I've been told how to do it time and time again. I saw Drea do it. So now I'm good.
No, I'm totally with Sean. I like my creative, and I'll play in that arena.
Absolutely.
You're a hero.
Just because you survive stupid doesn't make you a hero. It makes you a survivor.
Snort. I am totally going to use that. Totally going to use those lines with my children.
Most clever ever. Okay. So I feel like we should bring on our other guests so that we can all banter together on this because they're dying in the background.
Yeah, I can see them.
So you introduce them because that's your thing.
Well, the outcomes this weekend, and I am shamelessly clueless. But
I do. I happen to know their outcomes.
Miss Margie.
Hi. How are y'all?
Good. How are you today?
I'm well. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I am Margie Godiva, Beard Mob, South Carolina. And I'm the secretary for South Carolina. And always with the animals.
We heard animals in your video.
Wait. I'm always surrounded. But that's just what we do. We live out in the country. I was telling them earlier, I don't have internet. This is straight up phone. There is no internet available here in the mountains. And if the phone dies, I'm out. So if I go dead,
Margie, do you have like the beard that you made for this weekend, or?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, you used your hair. Okay. Well, so you have really long hair, so
yes.
And like I shamelessly admitted,
yeah, it goes down a little, almost to my knees. So I usually just decide something different to do with it. I'll braid it, pull it around, just do something different every time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you did, so you did your mustache out of your hair also?
I did. So this time what I did was I pulled just a little bit, about this much, around to the front. And I just did a little ponytail and met it around on either side. And I've just held it there just for a second until I pulled a third from either side and made a separate ponytail. Then you have to get the rest out of your way until you finish.
Oh, so yeah.
And then you flip it upside down. Yeah. And then you have to fluff it and style it and do all this pretty stuff. And then you have to make it kind of manicure itself into look like a man's hair.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then I have my husband come and critique it and does this look like yours? The whole time I'm thinking this looks nothing like a man's hair. And he's like, no, it does. No, I'm my own worst critic. It doesn't at all, but he says it does. So he won.
Yeah.
But I fluff it up and I look in the side to side. I make sure I'm not seeing any skin there, and then I let the animals crawl all over me to make sure I'm not seeing skin anywhere. and, and then I just pull it around, and then I'm done.
And I split her out. Wow. Okay. How long does it take
Yeah.
you?
Well, to be perfectly honest, not very long. Um, Honestly, we did an all day fundraiser that day. We were out at a festival from 8 in the morning until 4 that afternoon for Beard Mob. We were raising money for Freedom and Hope Foundation. We raised $5,000 that day. Bam. Um,
Shut up.
yeah, so we were a little busy, and I almost didn't even compete for it because I was like, gosh, I'm so tired. And then I was like, okay, you know what? Got to do this. So I just came in, and within like 30 minutes, I was on the tractor and said, nope, better get my rooster. So jumped back down and got the rooster, and then forgot my keyword. Had already took the beard down, came back in, put it back up in 5 minutes, came back out and redid it with my skunk. So
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
yeah, so the remake with the video was a 5 minute beard. Yeah.
Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah, I was really impressed with how you
All I get is to cover my
you're
eyes.
so comfortable acting like that. Both of y'all are amazing in front of the camera, like making videos. I'm like, y'all, I have goals like that, but I can't do it. Like, that's not my
Listen,
thing.
I'm
Because
really
you're so shy in front of a
good.
camera.
If you
Mhm.
give me an
If,
Just
animal,
clam
if it's
up.
me talking to me, absolutely. But if I'm talking to other people, yeah, I'm okay now. Because I just honestly focus on that. I don't think about the other stuff.
no. If you want me to act like a real human, now I have a problem. But if you want me to act stupid, I can do it all day.
Oh, well, you can't be shy at the next mob fest then. I feel like you shouldn't have been quiet. You have no excuse now.
Well, true, true.
So, yeah.
That is a great amount of money.
That's amazing. Wow. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah, we've that's the second time we did it back in October as well, and so this is our second tech for them. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you ready to let's bring Amber on? We just took
Yeah.
her back here. Hi, Amber.
Hey, ladies.
Hi. Long time no see.
Transferred outside, so maybe I'll get better service here.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So
Let's
tell us a
see.
little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Amber. I'm actually the wife of Brad, who put on the Beard of Thrones. That was our second year to do a beard comp. So we're still learning. We're still trying to, figure things out and how those run. But we've had a blast putting them on for, now the second year. Last year I didn't compete because I had no idea what the whole beard world was about. This was our first rodeo. And so this year I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. Like I'm going to enter in for creative. Like what is there to lose? And so, my husband, he's one of my biggest cheerleaders. He was like, you got this. You're pretty creative. You could do this. And so, here I am entering my very first competition, and I had a blast at it. It was really fun.
So,
Hey, she was standing up on stage, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to come on the show?" I was like, "Let me just get this out of the way, okay? I'm gonna be so." Now go ahead. Sorry, I was forgetting everything though. I was like, "Man, I'll forget to ask her. I'll forget." Great job.
So
Great job.
I think I saw
Thanks.
your beard, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was of course my husband cooks crawfish for his customer appreciation. So that's what we do is we have a crawfish bowl. So I was like, well, what better way to do a crawfish beard? So I took actually the red and white tablecloth that you put, like on your outside patio or on your when you go. And so I just cut it. And I used actually the corners of the tablecloth to round out my beard part, and super, I hot glued it around, and I'm so grateful for my mom. Like I'd put it up against my face, and she'd kind of draw like where my cheekbones were and like where it needed to sit properly so I could cut it. And then I asked my kids, I was like, hey, you got anything I can stuff this with? Like, you got any stuffed animals that y'all don't use? And so my son brought me a Bucky. So I like sacrificed Bucky to in my beard. I do car candles. So I had a mustache car candle cookie cutter. So I just outlined that and stuffed that in mustache and hot glued good old potatoes, corn, and crawfish, and then I actually made my own pot, like my crawfish pot that I had there. I actually sculpted it myself out of clay, so it's pretty fun.
It's cute.
Did you use Sculpey or which? Since we're on a clay
You know
street
what?
today.
I think it's just like the clay that you don't have to like put in a
The air dry.
In the oven or anything like that. It air dries. So yeah, I just sculpted a little pot and made the little handles and painted it.
Excellent. So what did you think about your first experience as a
I was a little nervous, but I kind of think I'm hooked. So I'm already like thinking, like, okay, so when can I go to the next one? What can I do? Like,
you can
I'm
go
already kinda
this weekend?
I wish we
Saturday
could, but we're
before?
actually we're actually donations that we got is going to carry the load. So we're actually going to that event that they're having this weekend to give the donation money to. So I wish
Yeah, we
I
don't
could.
start
That would
till
be awesome.
7.
Another back to back.
Just saying.
Huh?
We don't start till 7.
Hmm.
6.
Okay.
6.
I put it out there. Now it's a thought.
Put it out there. Put the feet out.
Well, let's see. We didn't.
How are you connected to the little girl Kelly?
So the little girl that was up there, that's Dawn's grandbaby. So Dawn is my husband's barber, and so that's her little grandbaby.
Oh, so she works at Kingdom Cuts.
Yep, she's his third barber.
Okay.
So he had Dustin first, and then he found Dawn, which she's an amazing addition to his shop. So good people.
Your entire shop is amazing. Y'all have like
Thank you.
the friendliest people around. It was So I got to judge last year, and that's their competition that I emceed. So yeah, it was.
It's only going to get bigger and better every year.
Heck yeah. Absolutely.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny had a question for you, Amber.
Did y'all get your wood burning yet? My wood burn. Like,
I would say no.
No. Am I supposed to be burning wood?
No, Danny does wood burning.
Yeah.
Plus.
It would have been something he would have sent you.
Yes. I think he did. Thank you. Yes, I think he did get it. Sorry.
No, that's okay. You were pretty literal about it. I mean,
I'm like wood burning. Like, am What did I miss? Yes, yeah, I think you did get it. Oh,
So what topic are you
it's too.
ladies
It's
thinking?
7:30. My body's done. I'm done for the day. I done put a chicken coop up. I put 2 raised garden beds up. I'm spent.
I definitely.
Oh, wow. Well, I am so glad that you competed this year.
Yeah, me too. It was a fun experience.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can do some more
Heck yeah.
in the near future.
Heck yeah. Absolutely. We can't let Christine not tell us about her realistic this weekend.
Well, it was just a silly little idea I had.
Margie, did you see the video, Margie?
Did.
I'm telling you, I almost fell off the couch. Please tell me about this. I have so many questions.
Well, again, it was funny in my own mind, and I had this beard, and I didn't have a mustache for it, but I just had this beard, and I was thinking about the code word was freedom, and I was thinking about how the freedom of having a whaler is that you can eat and you don't mess your mustache up.
Right.
But then I thought, well, actually, there's more freedom when you have chops. So when I did my video, I took the beard and I cut it into pieces. So when I started, I was wearing a whaler and I'm talking about it, and I got this ice cream cone and I start going, blah, 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 freedom, freedom. And I'm like, yeah. And then I go like this, that pops off. I'm down to chops and I'm eating my ice cream. So again, funny in my own mind. I'm hilarious back here.
I was floored. I was like, dude, can you stop being so freaking amazing? I mean, you entered both categories. You are like pushing the envelope constantly. It's just like, although I appreciate it, but can you stop? I was like, the only thing is really tickets, gas prices are high as hell. So I'm that's the only, you're killing me.
I will stick to my wheelhouse. I don't do the real or the creative often because I'm not smart enough to do it more than a couple times a year. So I'm going back to my little realistic wheelhouse. I'll be over there making my little mustaches. Don't worry about me. So
I was floored. I was like, it was so clever, like.
Well, I'll tell you another stupid thing is, have you ever tried to keep ice cream cold while you're doing videos? Doesn't work. So you know what that was? That was mashed potatoes in a cone. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I had to do several takes. So I ate a lot, and it was garlic mashed potatoes for some reason. So I was just like getting sick of this. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't put chocolate sauce on there. The things I do for you people.
No doubt. The behind the scenes. That is the thing, just like Margie's story. That's the thing when you're judging online, we're not privy to any of this information. But if you come up to Tisha and I at a table, I want to know these things. Like, you know what I mean? I want to know what you overcame.
Yeah.
Like,
it is a struggle.
Yeah, how you figured out that this is what works for you on the fly. Like, I'm interested in that kind of stuff, but online we don't get to.
Yeah, you don't get to ask those questions.
Mm-mm. So not even knowing the backstories to both of them, I'm even more amazed. Just wow.
No, I've heard of using butter for ice cream too.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. That seems like it would melt. And it definitely, I don't like to eat butter straight. Some people do, but.
No, I'm not that kind of girl either. Can't just eat a stick of butter. I know I look like I might, but no, I don't.
Now, gave me bagels or something. Yeah. Ice cream. Ice cream is my friend. And it's my husband's fault. All his fault. I didn't eat this much ice cream until he rubbed off on it.
Shannon, she's calling you out, brother.
Have you ever heard of an ice cream flavor called Tiger or Tiger Tail? Do they have that down there? No?
No?
Okay. Somebody told me it's a Canadian thing, so apparently it is. It's licorice and orange put together. And it's surprisingly good.
Do you like licorice?
You lost me at
Well,
licorice.
you kind of have to if you're going to eat that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I love
it's
it, but
torture.
I don't know about like I love black jelly beans. I order them by the bag.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Yeah, like I order them by the 3-pack from Amazon. If you must know, okay. Except for the inflation's got me limiting myself to a couple every now and then, making this like rationing. I was like, damn, they ain't worth all that. But yeah, the black jelly birds. You can never go wrong if you ever find them and want to just get them for me.
Note taken.
My
Christmas
dear,
is always coming.
Oh, I turned it off. Sorry. Here we go.
I blamed you, my dear, for my ice cream. Now I like
Addiction.
ice cream.
Just use
Yeah.
the word. Just say it. That's the first step.
I'm addicted to Dairy Queen blizzards.
Oh shit! Now you up the game. If I
Mhm.
wasn't lazy, I would be too.
Our Dairy Queen here in town shut down, so I don't get them
Oh.
more.
Mm.
So sad.
Yeah, Dairy Queen
I won't go
blizzards.
get it, so keeps me from it.
Yeah, it's got to be delivered to Jiggy.
Not lying. Not lying. Like if it is deliverable, hook me up. I got you.
Yeah, I don't get to go out like during the day, because of working. So it's like sometimes I'll be like, I need to go to Dairy Queen. I need to stop that. Obviously, look at those cheeks.
Yeah.
There's 2 bikes right outside my window. We need to go ride bicycles.
Man, you
And
better
that-
get it before the temperatures go back up.
Well, I mean, it's a great ride. It's nice and pretty, going down the road, but then you got to come back. And that's
Yeah, but see, y'all have this mule at your property. You can have a bicycle and you can have a mule, and who's not going to just choose to ride the mule every time?
yeah. Oh, and she's not talking about a donkey. It's
Oh, I thought she
Oh.
was talking about Clink.
Yes. Chicken bread, you hear her?
And I really
I don't
enjoyed
know
my
if you
last
do.
appearance on your show. Thank you for
I know.
having me.
not at all.
Like I don't know, what else do you call it? No, you always have been this.
She's talking about, he now has started calling it a buggy, but
Oh,
for
y'all
reality
buggy.
purposes, it's an ATV, a double seat ATV with the back that we use for out in the pasture around the place,
Sorry.
carrying feed out, those kind of things. So it's a 4x4. Yeah.
Whatever.
So that's,
It's a mule.
I had a funny story is for our wedding. We lived still in the country, not here, but in Northeast Texas. And one of my best friends, she's from like Pennsylvania, so around the Philly area. But so she was going to take all our pictures, and she said, "Well, are you guys all getting dressed, in the house?" And I said, "Well, I will be, and if the boys aren't, then they'll probably be down the road at, our friend. They're like our brother and sister." But I said, "But you can take the mule down there." And she was just like, "What?" And I was like, "I'm not talking about like a donkey. It's It's an ATV. You don't have to ride the donkey down the road to take
We
pictures.
ain't ride a donkey. Come on.
So,
Oh, before
yeah.
Carrie Lynn.
Hi, Carrie Lynn.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah. But so, yes, that's my other story about people when they don't know what a mule is. And you say, oh, yeah, you can just go ride the mule. It's
Now I've been corrected twice side by side, so I'll try, but I ain't guaranteeing nothing. It's probably gonna get called a mule.
It's the mule.
I'll just explain myself.
But now
Like,
the husband,
they don't know, then I'll be like, oh, side by side.
we got a different one. We had a single row. Now we got a double row. And now he calls it a buggy. I don't.
Bucky.
Well,
I'm just like,
he's just weird.
okay, yeah, but it's me. It's still the mule, or the Kubota, whichever one you want to call it. But it's
A mule.
Buggy means like you gotta have horses pulling it or something, or shopping cart at
Right.
one of
That's
those.
what I think of, a buggy.
So.
Yeah, we are totally ADD tonight. Sorry. So, ladies, do y'all have any questions like that y'all like, because y'all are just coming into the community, like competing?
It's
Have an ice cream.
I'm hungry. That ain't right. That ain't right.
Stop it. That's just mean.
Dang. Oh. Do you see what he
We're
said?
not Amish.
But he's a whaler.
Amish.
I mean, he plays one on TV.
He stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Hey, that's Whisker.
You'll get me to snore. Oh my.
Shannon, go get your wife. See?
He looks Amish. A little bit.
A little bit.
I need to get him a hat like that.
No, you don't.
So you guys don't have any questions or topics you want to talk about?
I know trying to figure out how to put a beard on your face was a definite challenge because, coming into this not knowing what to do and how to hold it to your face, like I didn't account for the weight of items that I placed on my beard, and so I had used like rubber band holders to wrap around my ears and glued them in, and I was like, surely that'll hold like a mask, No, in the middle, right before I had to go on, I'm like, I used wig glue for my mustache. It's like hanging here, dangling. I'm like, what am I going to do? So I literally brought some string, tied it to both ends, wrapped it around my head, and made a bow on top of my head. And I was like, all right, well, lesson learned.
Yep.
So it's a little more complicated than what you would think. It's just, so those things, like those challenges, like, how do y'all get through those? You just kind of wing it like that. Like when you're in the middle of a comp and something doesn't work right, you just kind of wing it. You're like, well, I hope it works. Hope it stays on my face.
Yeah, I think so. And like for me, I'm like everybody knows I have a template, so I know what shape my face is. I know what the dimensions are. But as far as getting to a comp, even a good example is my beard for the U matter. It was heavy, and I had the wire here, but as it went on, it kept sticking a little bit lower. So I was just like hoping it didn't just keep drooping, because even though I had it Velcroed, it still was putting that a little bit of weight on. So that was one where I guess I could have like taken the whole thing off and tightened it up, but up there on stage, you're just like, okay, please, please, please don't please don't fall past my chin.
Please don't fall. Don't fall.
For sure.
So, and then I've had a couple of beards where I'd made a mustache for it and I either forgot to put it on or you matter, I couldn't find the tape. And Jiggy gets onto me because I'm so bad about asking people for help at the comps. So other people in the room had tape, but I didn't ask about it. So that's the other thing. Don't do what Tisha does and not ask for help.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Amber, if you would have asked me, if you would have said, "Hey, have a break," I'd have come over and helped you fix that. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I'll tell you right now, wigs are your best friend. Like, and I mean, you saw me Saturday. It's fun to me now. You know, you get to put on a wig, do whatever. So, I mean, wigs will cover up however you attach it.
Yeah.
So, if you have long enough hair,
Good to know.
you know,
Good to know.
hats, different things like that. But
And it's good. I think, and I know they used to
know
make
you
fun of
did
me,
that on
but
the fly is pretty cool.
having that template with your dimensions on it, I know it's going to be exactly right here. And I know it's going to come right where I need it to as far as a line. And
Right.
it comes up high enough that I know I have this much room to get the attachment on there where you're not going to be able to see it. And then
Yeah,
I
that's
can
a good
alter. I can alter. I can cut off or I can add to, you know, as I need to.
Bottom length.
Yeah. So, but I've always got this line done. And I know, you know, sometimes, like we talked about earlier, if you lay a beard flat and you make it flat, a lot of times you'll unfortunately find that flat wasn't
On your face.
working. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can also take my my head on a stick that I haven't named yet, and I can put the cutout of the template. I can stick it to like its ears, and I turn it backwards.
I was like,
Okay. The head has not been named yet, so I'll turn it backwards and I'll stick it like right here on the seams.
So smart.
So it gives it the round. And so I don't use its face because the face isn't, it's not really the right dimension.
Right.
But this is just a good, stick it right here on the seams.
Margie's like, no.
Okay, let's get personal with
this. This is why I'm not doing this crap.
Okay. So,
yep.
There's the head, or you can pull it up higher because, like, this part right here up is just to hold the attachments. So it's not really something you see on the beard. So you can put it up there and you get the curve. So that's how I get the curve on my beards. So everybody's going to do it differently. That's one thing I will say. You'll find things that work better for you and how you conceptualize it too.
Yeah.
So,
well, you know, like you can try to find a template that's online and print it off, but it's not going to fit your face. So that's why I was like, thank God my mom was here because she, you know, I held it against my face and she was able to like outline my lips and my cheekbones. Nice. And, you know, I couldn't have done that. It was kind of hard to do it on myself. I'd already went through one and messed up on it. So she was great. You know, I'm grateful for her to help me out. So maybe I can use that one as an example. Use it as my template.
Yeah, and
because it's already shaped to my face.
Yeah. I used this one. It came from a printout for a child's beard for Halloween. How you can make a fake beard for a child for Halloween. Yes.
Well, there's another thing. Sorry.
Go ahead.
You can take a mold of your face by you put cling wrap over top, like cellophane, right? And then you do strips of clear tape up and down and side to side. So you've got a couple layers, and then you've got a hard shell of your face. And then you take a Sharpie and you draw where your edges are going to be. And then you take that off, put that on your styro head, and you can pad it out with some cotton, like cotton balls or something. And then you have the exact shape of your face. So
Your cheek
that only really matters if you're going to shape it underneath, because what Tish is doing is perfect for a beard that's just going to hang straight down. But if you were doing something like, was it, who did that tooth beard? Do you remember that one?
Ashley St. John from
And she had it all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where you'd need something like that.
I think she did her pennies like that, and she did her Captain Crunch, but she used
It's a mask.
Mm-hmm.
a mask outline
Okay.
to do it. But I remember you telling me that, or telling us like the very, very first time
Oh,
about
that's smart.
how, but I couldn't remember because I was like super nervous.
She uses a mask just like this.
No,
Okay,
Crap.
And
that is
I
very
mean, it's
smart.
something you get at Hobby Lobby and for you to make. And like when I made a beard with Christmas candy decorations, but I put
my service
I don't
is
know
so
if I
bad.
had it. I ended up putting a rubber band around here to get the cheek shape. And I
Oh,
don't know where.
Like
I don't
real
have a
bad.
rubber band.
Ladies, if I lose you,
Right.
I am so sorry, but it's really sketchy. Like my service is real bad. So if I disappear, I'm so sorry.
You're fine. But I put a rubber band to get where to go on the cheeks, and I have pictures on my Facebook page. But that's how. But all you do, and then you can just cut it to where you just have this holding the bottom, and that's if you're not doing anything too heavyweight, then that's that'll work.
brilliant. Yeah.
How is it snug up on your cheeks though, or is it if it's something that has a little bit more like a density, puffy, where you could, because like with Christine's, you're building it to stick. I don't know. I feel like when I do mine, I make it kind of tight. I worry about my cheeks getting. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So I remember. So turn it around so I can see the mouth from the back side.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's something you like. I think it's more something you want to pack, because and I ended up putting some felt here so it wouldn't cut and it wouldn't hurt my face,
Right.
But I don't know if you can. I've got candies falling on me.
Right. You ain't got to do all that, but so it's pretty thick with that. I remember I couldn't see the base part of it, but
Yeah, I just kept sticking on it.
put it on.
What kind of adhesive did you use? Because it's still working.
Hot glue.
That's candy. Just hot glue for sugar
Yeah.
candy. That's
I would
amazing.
squeeze hot glue on it and dip it, and then as it got to where it was a shape, I just kept running my hands over it to see if it felt like it was shaped right. So that there wasn't unevenness, and you're looking at it.
Show.
There's like a divot here. So, but yeah, I don't recommend chewing on it, but yeah, I got little candies falling off.
Oh, nice.
So I have taken one beard and brought it under my chin, but it was with wire. Okay.
I invited people into my house this weekend, and they got to see my room with all the crafts and the beards stacked everywhere. They're like, girl, that's the wall you have for your beard. You have not enough wall. What are you going to do? I was like, look, y'all are really not helping me here. I need y'all to be problem solvers.
So this one actually I've made wire to make it a chin.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it came down under here. But of course, you got to put felt on it, or you'll end up regretting it.
Yourself.
But it's all wire.
And that's like each one's on there with a separate jump ring? Is
Yes.
that how you did that?
Mhm. The
Very
scale
nice.
mill.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like that.
Yeah, it was super cool.
So that one was challenging, and it hurt your fingers.
How heavy is that?
It's actually not that bad. This one is heavier than this one. So
Okay.
All the candy and all the hot glue.
yeah, this is just really. These are very, very light little scales. They're aluminum, maybe.
Okay.
Ordered them off Amazon.
God bless Amazon. They got everything.
I know my little mini bats. I remember every time I show that one, they're like, "Where did you get little mini bats?" I'm like, Amazon.com.
Well, there's nowhere to shop out here. You know, cow patties are free, but
And not good for your face.
They grow mushrooms on them. Like I could come out there. Like
so do my strawberries in the planter. But I'll eat the strawberries.
I don't want strawberries.
That's sad. That's sad.
All right, Christine, any other tricks, tips?
Well, again, what I have been learning is don't try to use heavy things on your face because it hurts. And going forward, I would personally, I'm going to try, if I do it, to sculpt things or to just work with items that aren't so GD heavy. Because I'll show you another one. This was my this little guy that I made. And
that was the freaking miser.
yes. And this was a huge learning curve too, because it seemed like a great idea, but it got heavy as heck because I kept putting more and more hot glue on there. And also, y'all can't see right now, but I always wear a push-up bra. And when I tried to make a long beard with a push-up bra, suddenly, I had everything glued. So so this beard actually kind of has to stick out like that. So it's really ridiculous. So when I was taking my pictures, I had to sort of lean forward because I'm not taking my push-up bra off. That's ridiculous. So, but the inside of that, again, I used the plastic mesh, and I actually, to try and get all of these guys going in the same direction, I put them on jump rings so that I could hang them, and then I had to get in there with the hot glue and lock it all down. And that's why I had to put other little biddly stuff over there to hide the hot glue. So it just become like one thing hiding a mistake of something else, and just more and more and more, and it hurts. And I didn't bother to line it with felt because I thought, I don't need to do that. Well, it cut my face up. So terrible idea. But there we go. It's on a nice old wide thing, a little elastic at the top so I could still move my damn mouth. But everything's a learning experience.
Okay, so the icicles, they're made out of hot glue, or are they icicles?
The icicles are dollar store icicles.
Okay, so those are real icicles, just hot glued to that form. And is that like marabou feathers mixed in there?
Some kind of, it was a Santa beard.
Pretty...
It was some kind of dollar store Santa beard that I destroyed to put on there. Some kind of tinsel.
Man.
I'm crafty. I'll stick anything on there. So.
Well, that's funny you say the Santa beard. And she dismembered Bucky, and I dismembered a rabbit last year for rabbit ears. Yeah, it's funny how many things you take apart to use pieces of that.
Yeah, nothing is safe. We will craft with anything. We will destroy for a good beard.
Right. I mean, trash becomes scraps. Like, you might need this. I can use this for this. So,
one day you guys will come out and you'll see my crafting. So
it's a drive-by dog attack. I don't know who that is, but
well, ladies, we're at 8:00.
Yeah.
So
One more time,
typically,
Margie, thank you so much for that this weekend, representing Beard Mob like that. So proud of you guys.
yes. And
Thank you.
welcome on anytime you like. And Christine, we might just see her again soon.
I would like that very much. I'll let you think about it and decide if that was
We
a
don't have to
wise
think
thing
about
to
it.
say.
Okay.
No, we don't have to think about that.
Well, it's been a joy as always. So thank you very much for letting me run my mouth about my stuff. So thank you. And lovely meeting you, Margie.
Like, I need a notepad next time. Take notes.
Well, this is recorded, so we can always play it later.
Especially the bits about Sean. Just keep looping that.
Loop that
You'll
part.
love that.
Always known as the super glue incident. That's how it's tagged in my head. So,
Yeah.
the super glue incident. So, all right. Well, and Margie, thank you for coming on. Next time, we may have you do a 5-minute tutorial about how to make a beard with your hair.
Yeah, just clock her. Just
Yeah.
go. Do it. Do it.
I would love to just know how you, I mean, I can't.
Can't
Christine's like, whatever, lady.
Number one.
I mean, I can make mustaches for other people next to me, but that's it.
Well, ladies, again, thank you guys, and good night, Brenda. And as we said, welcome. You're welcome to come on any other time. And I guess to wrap us up, we never introduced ourselves. So,
I mean,
yeah, I'm Tisha Clinkenbeard, aka Mrs. Chicken Bread, president of the Craft Whisker Club, and I'm my partner in crime,
Summer Jiggy, Beard Mob North Texas vice president of Craft Whisker Club.
So, as part of Talking Beards Network, we invite you guys to join all the other network shows this week. So, tomorrow night's Talking Beards. Wednesday night is What Up Mob Wednesday. Thursday is Beard Laws.
Yep.
Friday is Fabs and Foghorn or Chicken Wing, and or whoever else shows up for that one. Saturday, I don't think we have anything. Sunday is it Artist Salt? Room Grain? Yeah.
Yeah.
So feel free to hop on over to the Talking Beards page if you want to see more of those pop up. And anything else? This weekend, I have to say, come see me, Revenge of the Beards, at Lola's down in Fort Worth, Texas. And I think the comp starts at 7 tomorrow. I think tomorrow night, Aaron and Scott may be telling a little more. I could be wrong. I'm trying to keep up with everything.
They might be judges too. Y'all are gonna have a hoot up there, man.
Yes. So I'll be judging. There's a great. I'm actually honored to be in a great lineup of judges for this particular one. So I'm pretty excited about that as well. So if you guys come on visit, it's Memorial Day weekend. Like I said, the comp is at 7, but there is a event page, so check and see what time registration is and all that good stuff. So I think that's all that's happening this weekend.
Memorial Day weekend. Be safe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great night, and we will see you. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do Monday night show for the holiday. We'll have to see. We'll let you guys know.
Let you know how bad I'm hurting.
So it is the day off. So, all right. Well, you guys have a great night. Thank you again, ladies, and come join us anytime. We love having you on the show, and y'all have a good night.
And congrats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big.